There it goes. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my gosh. Hey, hey, hey. Gonna have a good time. Um, Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Guten Morgen, darlings. Guten Morgen. It's June this June. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it, June. I absolutely fucking adore it. Okay, I gotta move my coffee. Is this new sugar? I think it still is sugar, but I will have it sugarless. I peek straight through my window. I watch her as she passes by. I say to myself, you're a lucky guy to have a dame like her. It's truly a dream come true. Out of all the fellas in the world, she belongs to you. But it was, oh, it was, it was. Ooh, just my imagination. 1 second, y'all running away with me. It was just my imagination running away with me. Soon, soon I'll be married with a race family, with a cozy little home out in the country, with 2 grandkids, maybe 3. I tell you, I can't visualize anymore. 'Cause it was just my imagination. 1 second, y'all running away with me. Oh, it was just my imagination running away with me. Ooh, just my imagination. 1 second, y'all running away with me. It was just my imagination running away with me. Okay, y'all, so I'm ready. So today's day is about beliefs. And that's it. Today is about beliefs. How do my spiritual, and moral beliefs influence what I interpret as good and bad behavior? And so this is something you have to be like really careful with, because this shows you a lot about yourself. I'm just a person that's like, if it ain't my business, if it ain't my motherfucking business, then it ain't my business. I'm not like a person, like if I think about all of the stuff that people discriminate against, I don't discriminate, but I'm going to be honest with you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't discriminate, but I hate when people are just like, well, that's wrong for you to say. And it's like, but what they telling you is correct. Let me tell y'all the best example. Aaron McGruder did that episode of Boondocks. That's when this stuff all first started. And I was telling somebody, and people got offended by me. That's why I think he did it too. I was telling somebody about how this guy, I think it was the first time I saw it was on Facebook, or maybe when Instagram first came out. It was like this guy, it was like what, 2000, they had to be like 2006. So this guy is like, so the kid came to the door and he's like, get out of my way, nigga. What's up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? And so when he came by, he was like trying to use the same, he was trying to use the same vernacular as the children were. And in a way, it's like, you know how they telling people now, it's like all cool, you know, to kind of relate to the kids, because that's a real ass story. So that man was like, what up, my nigga? And the kid got offended. And he like, well, this is a professional school environment. So if you thinking that if that's how you gonna relate to yourself in this manner, then why tell me that I can't relate to you in that manner? Because he like, I'm not racist against you. He like, I don't have nothing against you right now. It ain't the fact that he wanted to say the word or whatever. It's just like he just really trying to relate to the kid. I don't know. So he like, I don't got nothing against you. So what's going on? And so they suspended him, everything. He was like, I'm still gonna take the same stance. If he can sit there and call himself a nigga, then shoot, what he want me to call him? And it wasn't in an offensive way. He said, I'm not trying to call him a nigger. I call him a nigga. And he was like, that's it. So it's like, in a way, I was just like, shoot, if that's what you're going to call yourself every fucking day, then that's what other people going to call you too. You understand what I'm talking about? That's what I was trying to tell people in the black community. If that's how you're going to treat yourself every day, like it's like some people in the black community, I'm not going to call them black, I'm going to call them niggers, because it's just, and I'm using ER. Y'all get pissed all y'all want to. It's like, when I see some of the stuff they do, and it'll be like, they don't want nobody to call them out on this shit. Like, nah, we like, okay, like y'all, when you go to the barbershop and he put alcohol on your fresh haircut. Now I'm doing this to make him a man. That shit ain't gonna make him no fucking man. That's some shit, man. I'm serious. Like, the shit hurt. It's a kid, man. It's a fucking kid. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's abuse to me. And so when I say some of this stuff, some men, they'll try to get mad about it. It's like, what the fuck you mad for? Because you know you wrong. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like, the shit you get mad about, it don't make sense to me. Like, that's fucking trauma. But then you want people to make your life matter. Y'all understand what I'm saying? But this black kid sitting right here in front of you, and you gonna use some fucking alcohol because you think that shit funny. It's like, Sea Breeze is 99 fucking cents, just the same as fucking alcohol. So it's like, if you gotta really anti-cept this motherfucker, if you gotta really anti-cept this kid, y'all understand what I'm saying? If that's the situation that has to go on, why the fuck would that be funny? So it'd be like some stuff I just can't get with. Nah, this cause we black. Nah, that's cause you stupid. You see what I'm saying? Like, that don't got nothing to do with your color. Cause ain't nobody that damn stupid. It's like y'all just keep continuing a life of trauma, and then you want people to sit there and like kiki and ha with your ass, and it's like, that shit ain't funny. That's why I was like, why y'all putting that shit on there? Like, when y'all be embarrassing each other and shit, like, that shit ain't funny. But then you want somebody to always give you respect. So it's another video out there where this person was like, I don't see what this is. Listen, some people, they be like overly sexualized and they be gay. You see what I'm saying? Or they straight. You see what I'm saying? Well, either way, they become aggressive. So this man, he's like on a meme or whatever. And what he's doing is the dude is walking by, it's a young dude. He gonna tell the dude, hey, wait a minute, hey, wait a minute. And he gonna just rip off his shirt. Like they think this shit funny. And it's like, but you don't want nobody beating you or nothing like that, but you gonna show that shit on the video. You gonna show your black ass turn off another black man's shirt, and he a young black man too. You see what I'm saying? You gonna use his immaturity or his age so you can kind of like manipulate this person. It's manipulation. You understand? So when I put it on there, somebody was like, I still don't see what you're saying. You don't think that that's sexual? I'm gonna come to you as a black man, a young black boy. You understand what I'm saying? We growing up in the same house. I'm gonna come to you as a young black boy and rip your fucking clothes off. Rip your clothes off. Like, that's some disrespectful ass shit. And I'm gonna put it online so we can stand here and laugh at you. And the girl videotaping like, oh, that's so funny. That shit ain't funny. Like, the shit y'all do sometimes, it be like, I can't get with you on that shit. So it's like, even with gay people, like today, man, I woke up, man, I was just kind of, I don't be looking for nothing. The stuff was right there. So I was looking at this thing, and it's like Cardi tune or something like that. And it's like every time Cardi got something out there, they got something disrespectful to say. So this one time somebody put on there about her, how you stick that finger in your pussy and all that different stuff. Don't no woman want to talk to you like that all the time, especially if you married with kids. Like, ain't no conversation I want to have. So this person this time say, I bet it stink. Or something like that, because she was saying Cardi wrong for this or whatever. And then they say, I bet it stink, talking about her pussy, right? So it's like, I was just putting out there, hold up. First off, don't disrespect people like that. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, that is not something that is your business. You understand what I'm saying? They was like, well, she was a stripper. Yeah, but that don't mean that that's somebody somewhere smelling her pussy. If you usually see the strippers, like, they on the stage and people they are around the stage. Ain't nobody up on no stage smelling her coochie. So it's like, what the fuck be wrong with people? So I don't know, y'all. As far as religion goes, I was raised in like so many denominations, but I'm Jewish, so I have to study. I don't have to study religion, but I study religion. So I study all of them, and I just found out all the shit the same. It don't matter where you at. Some of the stuff that they do in some religions, it's just all the same shit. It ain't no difference. It don't matter what culture you in. It's like basically we share the same values. We believe the same things. And so, yeah, I am. So it's like, that's what it is in all cultures. In all cultures, it's all the same thing. So I'm like a non-religious person. And today it's like, how do my religious, spiritual, and moral beliefs influence what I interpret as a bad behavior, as good and bad behavior? And the reason why we're going over this today is because this, again, is a part of your identity iceberg. And so, like I was saying, religion, I'm not like a really religious person. I believe in God. I pray to God, but I don't have like a church or anything I need to go to. Spiritual, I'm very spiritual because it's spirits out there. It's not a joke. Moral beliefs, good and bad. I actually go by the 7 deadly sins. I look at the 7 deadly sins. I look at the 10 commandments. You see what I'm saying? I go by the teachings of my eye. All those good things. It's like, and basically all it means is, y'all, I'm just good to people. Okay, so yeah, it's like that. They are just, it's just, it's like, man,
I'm just good to people. It doesn't matter. And it's like whatever their behaviors are. I'm so serious. Being a human, if you like anywhere near being a scientist, you know that human behavior is what it is. People hate to hear that it's animalistic, but it is. At its core, it's animalistic. And at its best, it's evolved. So it's like that's what you guys have to think about today. Is how do my religious, spiritual, and moral beliefs influence what I interpret as good and bad behavior? And like I said, um some things that's just up to you. It's not what I believe is what you believe. Like you have to go through what you believe. I've been in so many situations with messed up people that it's just like I remember it was an Indian guy. He got in my car. I was doing an Uber with him, and he was like, "Well, you're not married." He did that to steal for Mindy Kaling. So he was like, "Well, yeah, you're not married," and it's like, okay, you see what I'm saying? Like it's like what, but he made it sound like I did something wrong with my life, and it's like that's not your business. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like for me, really minding my own business and paying attention to myself is the best thing I could ever do. The worst thing I could do is like try to follow you and try to tell you what's good and bad. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna tell you, well, that don't sound right, it's foul. But like I said, human behavior is something that has been studied. You understand what I'm saying? It's like you have to really think about the study of yourself. So even when you doing all this stuff, like when I first started learning about myself, I was like so anxious about it. Like it was just like, um, oh my God, like I did this, I embarrassed myself. I wasn't right. I didn't do this right. I didn't do that right. And it's like for real, it's probably just a human behavior. It's a natural occurrence. Like I'll tell you guys that I don't always get jealous, but that does not mean that I've never been jealous. You know, I don't always get envious. That does not mean I haven't experienced envy. It's just that some people will let it overtake their lives. So then it's like a huge thing. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's too much of it. So what you have to do is really think about that. And then when you're going over this, you got to make sure you heal because this is the isms. This is when if anybody has ever looked at any of my other shows, this is your core chakra. So this is the, where do I have them? Oh yeah, I have them up. This is your solar plexus. This is part of your solar plexus. And it's like if it's not healed correctly, then it is like you will have all this racism and sexism and putting people down, all this different stuff. And it's like, that's what's wrong with you. And like I told y'all, that's the one that I just can't forgive. So it's like, it's something I can't understand at all. So because I'm just not there with you. If you said that about yourself and somebody else came back and said it to you, guess what? Somebody just did that in the office. I asked my grandmother, I said, why is my son so light skinned? You know what I'm saying? I was just wondering, you know what I'm saying, what our cultures are. As far as on my dad's side, right? She couldn't tell me anything. So in the office, one of the women just said, somebody asked her about her child and she was offended. And it's like if she would have asked me, I would have been like, I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I wouldn't tell her. So that's it. It's like at the end of the day, all I'm saying is like this is something that's very important for you, like kind of dive into, like get, and it's a part of your cycle of socialization. The church have a really big part in who you are. If you haven't met your spiritual self, why haven't you? You know what I'm saying? Because that's your personality. Remember, it's three parts of you: the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The triptych, back to relate to Catholic art. So the Father, which is yourself, the Son, which is your inner child, and the Holy Spirit, which is your spirit. So it's like when you think about that, what is it that is that your spiritual? Like what is it that has stopped you from meeting who you are? And then it's like moral beliefs. Really, I'm talking about y'all. I'm so serious. I am. I come from gangsters. I can't even lie. And I'm talking about Italian gangsters, black gangsters, white gangsters. It's like I can't, Arabian gangsters. I can't tell you nothing else except for Guatemalan, El Salvadorian, Mexican, Mexicana. Like I'm not joking. African. And so everybody I meet they got street code. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, really? over everything that they saying right here. Street code is what I follow. That's why I love Cardi B. Like that's why I can't and Cardi B comes from Catholicism, like from Catholics. A lot of Catholics have street code too. And so it's just that's how I respect them. Koji, that's another church I used to go to, the Church of God in Christ. And it's like for real, we go by code. It's like we don't do each other wrong for no dumb shit. So it's like that's something else too. So it's like I'm just influenced by all of it. And all of it tells me it's okay for me to be good to my neighbor. It's okay for my neighborhood to be fighting. So yes, I just really do. I'm sorry. I think that this is just a good way for you to heal your solar plexus. So from the church house to the streets, y'all, I'm just telling y'all, please take today and think about that. And think about it from the beginning, from the family setting to the systems that you had to go through, school, church, all that stuff, and bring it back to you and who you are today. So anyway, that's another part of your identity iceberg. And today is a healing day, like for real. If you don't have any problems with these things, your solar plexus is healed. You understand? If you don't have any problems with color, sex, somebody else's religion, if none of that stuff is gonna stop you from being with somebody, or stop you or make you start thinking that somebody else is wrong. You see what I'm saying? It's like really for real. If you can stand up and be a hero today, if you can look at yourself through religion, spiritual, moral beliefs, and think of yourself as a hero, like I would rather stand up for the person. I would rather tell you wrong before I tell you right. And I would do something about it. I would take action. Then you are like very well healed. And so that's when you could just write down, man, I'm a hero. Shit, just write down you're a hero. You won't even have to explain. I'm a hero. So anyway, that's it. It's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk on the Black Unicorns telling y'all to please have a great day. I'll try to post a question and make sure this is actually part of your identity iceberg. You draw it out as a diamond. This is not the tip of the iceberg. This is the deeper level of the iceberg. Okay, anyway, have a great day. Blake, I thank you and I love you.